And
Good morning, party people.
good morning, party people. What's crack-a-lackin'? Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Teas. I'm Tamora Israel,
And I'm Twizzle.
and Twizzle is the Ishnit.
And this is Mary. Apparently, she's going to be on my lap the entire
Hi,
episode.
Mary. Her dog's name is Mary. My dog's name is Nico, and he's being such a good boy right now.
I got a Tilly too, but she's passed out.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Like just sleeping though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
In front of the heater, she's having a nice little snooze.
Sweet. So, happy day. Happy Tuesday. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I've been up since 5:15.
And why is that?
Because I thought it was 6:15.
Mm.
I woke up early. My clock was wrong, and my clock was like an hour ahead. I don't know why. So I go take a shower. I make my coffee. My mom was like, "Did I wake you up? Why are you up so early?" I was like, "Coffee with teas." Like, it's 6:15. She's like, "No." And I looked at the clock. I was like, "What the even?" See?
OT.
But I mean, I'm awake now. I read some news stories. I got to talk to you. So it's a good day so far.
Aw. Yay, good days.
Yeah, good days. All right. Speaking of good days,
Ooh.
right? Did you like that transition?
Yes, it's a great transition.
We've been working on it, buddy. We're so good.
We don't practice this or anything.
Say it again.
We don't practice this or anything.
Nah. We have two good news stories for you because the world is hard enough. We are bombarded with news everywhere we go. I am addicted to the news. I like to listen to the news, watch the news. I like to be informed, but it's all pretty sad. So we wanted to bring you some good news.
Mm-hmm.
So I will start with my good news story, which I think a lot of people have seen because I've seen it in a couple posts, but I just thought it was so incredible that I want to talk about it again. So there's a woman, Caroline, I'm going to butcher her last name. I'm going to try. Caroline Palish, I believe, from Arizona. So she is in her kitchen cooking breakfast or whatever, minding her business. And then she sees like billows of smoke going past her kitchen window. She's like, what the hell is that? So she goes outside and checks and sees that her neighbor's roof, like the whole top of the house, is on fire and the neighbors aren't moving. So she goes to the door and she starts like banging on the neighbor's door, like, hey, your house is on fire. Nothing's happening. And we can see this from the neighbor's door cam.
Okay.
Their doorbell camera.
Yeah.
So you can see her like banging on the door, like, hey, your house is on fire. And she does this for a good 3 to 5 minutes, man. And she does not quit. She does not quit. She keeps banging on these people's door until her neighbors come to the door. They're like, whoa, what the hell? What's going on? She's like, your house is on fire. Your roof is on fire. Get out of the house right now. So it's a family of 5. A family of 5. And all of them got out in just enough time. Moments after they got out of the house, the roof collapsed.
How does that happen?
Oh, my gosh. I mean, just the consistency, and the not giving up-ish of this neighbor was, I think, something we should all aspire to as neighbors. Like, that was fucking beautiful.
Absolutely.
It was cool. All right, buddy. What you got for good news?
Oh, well, the other day was Betty White's birthday. She's 99, and I think that this is fabulous news because she has decided to grace us with another year of her presence. And honestly, who doesn't love Betty White? She shares the same birthday as Michelle Obama, which is even more special. Like, what? Like, it's such a good day. So many good birthdays. And yeah, Betty White is still in her acting career. She's not slowing down. She's an inspiration. Happy birthday, Betty White. So that's one of my good news. Go for it, T.
You know what that reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Ooh, and if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, hey, you would see the biggest gift would be for me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Good morning, mofos.
I love you. That was so beautiful. Thank you, Miss Golden Girl.
Oh my God. I love Betty White. I used to fucking love the Golden Girls. I still love the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls is timeless and will always be timeless.
Right. Who's
And
your
Betty
favorite
White,
Golden Girl?
I really like Blanche.
Me too.
But I love yeah, I love all of them, but Betty White is she's been one of my biggest inspirations. Ever since I knew who she was, growing up. So
Mhm.
that was definitely my good news. I think we should put her in a bubble
Yes.
and we should keep her alive forever.
Encase her. Yes. She's older than sliced bread. That's insane.
She's the best. She's the greatest. Today is also my dog's gotcha day. We picked them up a year ago today.
Yay. Happy Gotcha Day, Mary and
Tilly.
Tilly. Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, that's exciting. That's my other good news. And the last good news is for those who know me, I had a little bit of a COVID scare, but I don't have COVID. So it is a happy day.
Yes. Oh my God. Such a happy day. I'm so glad that you don't
Yes.
have COVID. I'm so glad that you're healthy and safe.
Me
And I
too.
love you.
I love you.
So when you heard that, like, maybe COVID, like, what were you thinking?
I cried. I'm gonna be blatantly honest. So I went into a walk-in clinic thinking I had an ear infection. Because the only thing that's upsetting me was my ear. They looked at my ears after the nurse comes in and does all the basic, checks your temperature, which I didn't have one, checks everything else. And then the doctor comes in and she looks at my ears. She's like, they look okay. Let's look at your throat. And then so I get my lymph nodes were swollen. And then she looked at my throat. She takes off her gloves and she steps back and she goes, I think you either have COVID or mono. So we're going to usher you out into the back into your car, and then we're going to come out and test you. And it was like the world went blank around me because if you know me, I strive to be very safe because I have so many people in my life that are in the bracket that they can get really, really sick from the virus. So I started tearing up because I was anxious at that point. And then by the time they're like putting on extra PPE as they're leaving. And so it just makes you feel like alienated, like you're a zombie, but that they're doing it for their own safety. They have to. And I told the nurse as she's walking me to my car, the one that's going to be taking my COVID test and everything, I was like, if I had thought I had COVID, I would have never come in and exposed you guys. And so I felt guilty about that because what if I had COVID and what if I just walked into a walk-in clinic and give it to them too? So there was just so many different things going on in my brain. And that, so I was definitely having a full-on panic attack by the time they did the COVID test, which they told me it would come back in 2 to 3 days, but they called me this morning and it came back negative. But they called me because whatever virus that I have is presenting itself as COVID. So if they still want me to stay home because they don't want me to give it to anyone else because it's presenting as COVID, even though to me all I had was an earache, but they said that my throat was really bad, but I don't have strep and I don't have mono and I don't have COVID. So
That's crazy.
just to drink fluids and be healthy. But it was definitely a scary experience. I mean, I've had a COVID test before because either I saw people, around the holidays outside of my household, stop by and I wanted to be safe, but I've never had a test because I didn't feel good. So it was just, and it still is like really wild, but I definitely commend the nurse that I had because she calmed me down. She was like, it's okay. Like, we know going into our jobs that we might be exposed to this, and how would you know? You just had an earache. But they were telling me how they've had people come in with pink eye and no symptoms, and it not being pink eye and it being COVID. So they're like, we don't know what to look for anymore. We don't know what to do. Everything that we were told, it's presenting in so many different ways, shapes, and forms that you never know anymore. So
oh my gosh, nurses are like angels, dude.
they're angels.
Like, after this whole thing is over, like, we should start like a nurses, like, we're sorry fund. Like, we're so sorry we had to put you through this shit.
They should have like a whole month to themselves.
Yes.
Celebrate themselves. And
like
for everyone going
parade.
Yeah. Something. And everyone going into nursing school, I commend you like 110%. You're
like, if you're going into nursing now, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everyone that's a nurse and going into nursing, you're all amazing people. Like, you're great.
Right? We appreciate you.
Yes.
Very much so.
Yeah. So lots of good news on the home front today.
Word. And we have our first community conversation.
Yes.
Oh my
So
God.
excited. I'm so excited for this, guys.
Hold on. I'm so sorry.
We're getting her the link. Bear with us.
We're all trying to get used to doing things on the fly. We're going to get it. Don't worry about it. We're going to get it. So our community conversation guest is Natalia. I can't remember her last name. Okay, I'm going to ask her how to pronounce her last name when she gets on.
That's what we decided last time.
Frios. So we met in Rotary, and I've never said her last name before because we call each other by our first names, Natalia. And we met in Rotary, and she has some really exciting news that she is doing with a new Latino Business Networking group, and that's fucking cool. So we're going to talk to her about it. And she's here now. So let us welcome our first community conversation guest to Coffee with Teas, Natalia Frios. Hey, Natalia. Can you see us?
I am not. I'm not hearing you.
Oh
You can't hear
no.
us? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Oh, that does nothing. Okay. Can you hear us now? That's a no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-ohs. All right. We're
going
going to get through this, guys. I would do troubleshooting with her, but she can't hear me. So troubleshooting doesn't really matter right now.
What if you send her a message, take her off, and put her back? Oh, wait, what?
Oh,
Can you hear us?
can you hear us?
Okay, cool. She's just
Okay.
now.
Are you? You know what? It doesn't matter how you can hear us. We're just glad that you can hear us.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Great. Woo-hoo.
Yay!
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Hi, Natalia. How are you today?
Doing good, and you? Thank you for inviting me for the show. I'm very excited.
Thank you for being here with us. Yay, boss.
We are
So,
so excited to have you on right now. So
Word.
Yes,
First things first.
coffee here. See, so
yay!
it says Feliz Ano Novo. Happy New Year. And then right here, it's like, let's see. See, Natalia, International Business Relations here. And then at the beach.
That's really cool.
This is the Brazilian beach that I went for New Year's Eve.
You went to the Brazilian beach on New Year's Eve? What the hell? I'm so jealous.
That's really cool.
Right?
Yeah, they get too cold tomorrow. Bring me to the south.
Yeah.
Come on over. Come on over.
I cannot handle the snow anymore.
Yeah.
Snow is gross. Snow is
I mean-
absolutely disgustingly gross. I hate it.
I love
I
the snow,
prefer
but-
rain. Rain is okay. Snow, too cold.
Hate it. Hey, Natalia, how do you say your last name? Because I'm sure I'm saying it wrong.
Natalia Frios.
Natalia Frios.
Yes. Oh, people think I'm French, and then they say my last name Frois. I said no, it's Frios.
Frios. You gotta roll those R's.
Have to roll the R's. Yes.
Oh gosh. I cannot do the rolling thing.
All right, so Natalia, you have started something really exciting that we'd like to talk to you about. You started a new Latino Business Networking group. Can you tell us what that is and what you guys do?
Yes. So in January of 2020, I launched my business, International Business Relations. And then I also launched Latino Business Networking, which is a project in my company, International Business Relations. So I had 2 meetings in person in 2020, in January and February. And then due to the pandemic, I had to cancel all my events March on. Remember that I met you in Rotary, in Burnsville Rotary, and then I talked to you about organizing an event in one of the places that you used to lead.
Mm-hmm.
So due to the pandemic, I brought Latino Business Networking online, streaming through Instagram. So on Instagram, I was, searching to see how I would bring my company totally online.
Mm-hmm.
So from March to December of 2020, I did streaming in Instagram, interviewing small businesses on the Cape. and doing the digital marketing for them, putting them out there to get them clients and to increase their. So the Latino Business Networking, my purpose and vision is to help small business to grow. And especially through the pandemic, believe it or not, businesses are closing down. My business grew because I adapted to the new thing. You guys adapted, so you guys are growing, right?
Yeah.
So if anybody that went digital, that we invested on digital marketing and went live stream, they grew.
Mhm.
The only companies that had to close down the doors are the companies that did not adapt in the pandemic world on social distancing, right?
Mhm.
And that's what I'm bringing in 2021. Due to the nature of the world, I cannot do events in person. That's not something reasonable. Maybe in 2022, after the pandemic, I'll do in person. I don't want to do an event that people are social distancing, they're not handshaking. You know how we love hugs, right, Tamara?
All the time.
How are we gonna do a networking without a hug, a handshake, using masks, social distance? So I prefer doing them online.
All
So
right.
the business networking is totally online in 2021. We meet once a week, every Thursday,
Oh, I
from
missed you.
7
Say
to
that
8
again.
o'clock.
You meet once a week.
So so the Latino Business Networking meets weekly every Thursday
Thursday.
from 7 to 8 o'clock at night in United States time. In Brazil is 9 to 10 through Zoom. So you would have to contact me privately, register, and then I'll send you the link to participate.
Okay.
There is a membership fee for monthly fee, but the first 2 weeks you come in to try it out, and if you like it, you sign up for the membership. Okay.
I have a couple questions for you. So one, what you guys do at the Latino Business Networking Group is you find other Latino businesses who aren't being, I guess, properly represented or given the space and opportunity to meet new customers. So you just give them an outlet to meet a whole new brand of people.
Yeah, so the Latino Business Networking, it's an idea that it came out on. I launched with a sponsorship with Coastal Financials and Score in November 2019. I launched with them. I was leading the group, the first Spanish Business Expo. And then in March of 2019, it was launched the first Brazilian Business Expo on Cape Cod. Those events happened on Cape Cod. From a survey that I sent it out for the Spanish business owners that came to the event, it went about 20 business owners, small entrepreneurs. They wanted to continue the education. They wanted to continue getting the education in Spanish. The Brazilian community, they wanted to continue getting the education in Portuguese. What happened on the Cape in Massachusetts and across the United States, we have many immigrants who are hard workers, who are entrepreneurs, but they don't speak English well to get help with Americans. So they are not fluent. They are not able to communicate in English with a SCORE mentor. They're not able to communicate in English with an E4All mentor and get a class in English. It takes years for you to be fluent in English. I'm still learning. English is my second language. Spanish is my third language. If I don't practice, I lose it. And if I don't have time to go to school full time and learn it, I'm not gonna learn it. It's something like try to learn Spanish in a week. You're not gonna learn it. Just hi, bye. That's it. It takes several years, and that's what people don't get. You cannot learn a second language in a year or two. It takes several years. I'm still learning.
And that's something that you offer with with the Latino Business Network, you offer them.
Yes, I offer education for entrepreneurs. I offer mentorship. I offer a safe space to share the difficulties. And I have a team of Latino entrepreneurs that are fluent in English, Spanish, Portuguese, that they are helping me to mentor the small business. So I have a group of people that are in the business world over 10 years, owning their own business, that can share their knowledge with the small entrepreneurs. And that comes in a weekly meeting. And that's a space for you also to get clients and also
Absolutely.
to be exposed. Because
So,
what happens is it's a collaborative work. And what I want them to know is it doesn't matter if both of you work on a radio station. I don't want both of you to be competitive. I want you to be collaborative. I want you guys to work together. See what you're doing right now? You're co-hosting Tamara. You're not competing with her to get her audience. You're sharing with her your audience. And that's what I want to bring to the Latino world, the collaborative work among entrepreneurs.
so
And giving
Natalia,
them the education that I do through the years.
That's really cool.
that is really cool.
Yeah.
I get so emotional because I want to help them. I don't want them to close their doors. I want them to grow. If I grew during the pandemic year, I think my special formula works, right?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
So Natalia, there's another group on Cape Cod that does kind of what you're doing right now. It's called Amplify Cape Cod. They're different in, well, I don't want to speak for Amplify, but how I understand it is they help amplify the voices of people of color on Cape Cod. Are you two working together? Do you know of each other? Do you have plans?
So I'm friends with Tara, right? The owner, the CEO.
Yeah, I love you some Tara. Morning, Tara.
Yeah, she's probably watching us. She was very excited to know that you were interviewing me. Actually, I contacted her so we can work together, because what happened is that my focus is the Latino group. It's giving them the information in Portuguese and Spanish and empowering them to learn English. So in January, actually on Thursday, I still have 5 spots available. If anyone wants to hop in, I am teaching Empower Through Business Language. So I am teaching English for entrepreneurs in the business world for free. It's free.
It's free. When is that?
That's on Thursdays from 6 to 7 USA time.
Okay. When you say USA time, do you mean Cape Cod time, Eastern Standard Time?
Cape Cod time, yes, your time.
That's all right. No worries.
Yeah, because I'm in Brazil. So I am 2 hours ahead than you, so that's why I keep saying.
Wow. Time zones are funny.
Yeah, it's 10:30 here tomorrow.
It's 10:30 already. That's crazy. It's my, you know what? We can get into that another time. That is so
time zones.
So you said that people who want to try this out can come in for 2 weeks, and then after that, there's a membership fee. How much is the membership fee?
So I have 2 types of membership fee. The standard membership fee is $30 a month, and the premium is $50 a month. The difference is the standard, you have access to the weekly meeting. It's an hour weekly meeting with a lecture, like a 20-minute lecture. And then the other part of the meeting is networking. I'll be teaching, we're going to be teaching you how to do your pitch, your selling pitch. So then the next 40 minutes is networking and doing the selling pitch and helping you as an entrepreneur to get out there, get out of your shell and sell your product in a minute. And then each week there's a different speaker. And I invite you, Laura, and your friend to come and to our event and do your 20-minute lecture. And I am trilingual. I've been an interpreter translator for the last 15 years, licensed. So I will interpret. That's my goal, to diversify and bring in unity to entrepreneurs.
The money
So
that
with my
sorry, there's a delay. My
yes,
apologies.
go ahead.
The money that you
No.
collect, does it go to rebuild the business, to pay for the interpreters to come in? How does that break down? Where does the money go?
So the Latino Business Networking is the project, right? So all the membership money that comes in is to pay the costs to maintain the classes, the conferences, and everything that are going on. I try to bring as cheap as possible and bring a group of entrepreneurs to volunteer. Not all entrepreneurs are willing to volunteer. If I wanted to get someone with a great experience, they might charge me for that 20-minute lecture, for that conference. So that money comes in for the education purpose of the program. And so I am in a process, and at $25 a month, $30 a month, it's a plate of food. So, it's like you're going out for dinner in a cheap restaurant, right? And you spend $30. So it's like an investment for your education. And the standard membership, it's covering your weekly meeting, learning mentorship, learning how to grow your business. It covers you scheduling me once a month, and I'm promoting you on Instagram a 30 minutes interview once a month. You would schedule with me. Like, you're getting digital marketing for $30 a month, and education.
That's pretty nice,
right? It's pretty affordable, right?
Oh yeah.
And then the $50 membership, it will give you more access to my homepage. I am building my website right now. It's renovating, but I'll be launching by the end of the month. And it's going to be in Portuguese, Spanish, and English. And I'm going to have a page for members. And the members that doesn't have money to create their website, they're going to have a resource over there. And the standard membership going to have their business card over there. And I am the people that cannot hire my private service from International Business Relations. The small entrepreneurs that open up their business, they cannot hire me as their business consultant or business analyst or business relations. They at least will be able to get the membership from the Latino Business Networking and learn over there.
All right, that's great. Well, you guys heard it here. If you are interested in this, we're going to give you all the places to find Natalia's new Latino Business Networking group. So there's a $30 and $50 tier, all of which it sounds like are a great investment for your business and a great way to keep growing your business. Natalia, tell people where they can find you and your business and how to get in contact with you.
So the website is under construction. But it should be ready in about 10 days.
And we'll put that on our page for you.
Okay. All right. It's internationalbusinessrelations.com.
Okay.
My email is internationalbusinessrelations@yahoo.com. And I also have, I hope you guys have the WhatsApp app. It is very common for immigrants.
Yes.
So I communicate with my clients through WhatsApp. Yep. Okay. I do a lot of digital marketing in WhatsApp. So I will give you guys my cell phone number from Brazil.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. Don't give out your cell phone number yet. Is there a Facebook page?
It's my business phone. It's my business phone from Brazil. So people communicate me through WhatsApp.
Yes, so only through WhatsApp.
We don't use physical phones anymore. It's all mobile.
Right? Okay. Good. No, go ahead.
It's through apps now. Okay, so I will give you that number. I can text you guys. I'm still trying to learn it, but let me search it here. It takes me a while to learn phone numbers since now we don't have an agenda anymore. Everything's so digital.
We don't have to learn this stuff anymore. I know my phone number.
So my WhatsApp. This is for WhatsApp, okay? For texting. So contact me through WhatsApp. If you don't know what WhatsApp is, download it. So it's plus 55 31 95 85 39 51.
All right.
Perfect.
All right, guys. So make sure you check that out in WhatsApp. We want to thank Natalia Frios for joining us today.
Frio, it's cold. So you sweat, you have Freud.
Say it again.
I'm Portuguese now. Frio.
Frio.
It's cold. Like it's cold, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's right now. Frio. And then you split the I with the O. You have Frois. My last name.
Freud.
Freud.
Oh God. All right, everyone. Make sure that you check out her Latino Business Networking group, and her website is under construction, but it will be ready in about 3 days at internationalbusinessrelations.com. She already gave out the phone number on WhatsApp. We'll put that info in the chat. Thank you very much, Natalia, for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
you're doing amazing work.
Thank you. And you, both of you, are invited to join the Latino Business Networking and come and lecture for us and teach us a little bit about what you do and how you got there, because I know both of you are entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs.
Well,
I'm your fan. I follow you. You're my fan.
Oh, I should be.
I love your poetry. It's like artists like both of you. It's just grow and grow and grow. And you have to share with us your little trick so we can get there.
Right? Coffee. Coffee is my...
Coffee. Let's cheer.
All right. Yes. Cheers, everyone. Thank you, Natalia.
Thank you so much for coming.
Coffee with tea. Let's hydrate it.
Thank you so much. We'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Miss you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, that was so nice.
Amazing. That's a great first community conversation.
And we did it.
That was so cool. I've learned so much.
Right? Oh my gosh. I think it's really cool what she's offering. Like all of that for $30 or $50.
I know. It's amazing. Amazing. Yeah.
Like being taught how to speak English, not only how to speak English, but how to speak business English, because speaking English is so different from like business language. You know, learning that for $30 a month, that's the shit.
Yeah. I want to be like, if there's any way I can help, let me know.
Right? Absolutely.
I only speak English, but
yeah, she's like, I'm trilingual, and I was like, I speak Ebonics.
Yeah, I learned a little bit of Klingon on Duolingo. No, but I was trying to learn French for a while on Duolingo. I just need to pick that back up because she's absolutely right. You need to keep practicing it, you know. So
exactly,
it's one of those things that you got to go home. You got to practice. And it takes years. So
Amanda Daniels said she loves your dog.
Thank you. She's being a little crazy right now because she wants all the attention. Normally they're quiet during this whole thing, so I apologize that they keep jumping up on my lap and distracting everyone. So
all right, Twizzle, you know what time it is? It's deadline time.
Oh dear.
Deadline time.
Yes.
I should be a singer.
So we should talk about, first of all, how are the exercise goals coming?
I mean,
yeah, so I get you. I was walking my dogs a lot longer for like longer walks,
Mhm.
and then I started getting my earache, whatever cold I have now, so I stopped. But I need to start exercising again once
Word.
everything is better.
Hmm. I went
But yeah, not too well now.
for a long-ish walk. I did about a mile and a half with the dog, and
Yeah.
I forgot how incredibly annoying it is to walk with my dog. Because
Yeah.
then stops and the pulling, I'm trying to get him out of that, and
Yes, absolutely.
it's a whole job. Like walking him is a job.
Yeah, I get you. Mary, the one that I showed the world a second ago, she actually stays right by me. She heals and she doesn't pull, but Tilly, the smaller one, thinks she's like pulling everything. She constantly pulls no matter how hard I train. But I ran into another dog last walk, and so the smaller one tries running up to it, thinking she's a big old dog, and it's like this guy's trying to train his big dog. That's a puppy, but it's a golden, so it's huge compared to my 6-pound Chihuahua mixes. So it gets really crazy. I try to go walk them when I know that there's no one else walking in my neighborhood, like because it's a struggle. I feel you.
It's a pain. We got through it yesterday. We might do it again today. We'll see how it goes. But he's
Yeah.
being very good right now. He's being very quiet, which is different. And
Yeah.
nice. I usually kick him out doing coffee with teas, but he's just
Good
chilling
job.
and being good. Yeah.
Kate, I would have to agree with you. I don't think it also counts, but I tried.
So I meant to write a poem this week, and I didn't. So that happened.
We just got to aim for next week, right?
Yes.
Thanks to the lovely Kate Martin, I was able to finish my resume.
See, Kate is the shit, man. I love Kate.
Yeah, I would not have been able to do it without Kate, though. Let's be honest here. But yeah, now it's just getting everything else done. So I'm right there with you.
How long is your resume? How many? Is it 1 page or 2?
Well, you have to try to keep it to 1 page.
Right?
But I don't know. I have so many resumes. So I have my acting resume. I have my theater tech resume. I have my regular work resume. And now for the legal aspect from my teachers at BU, it's like you're not going to put every one of your jobs, but it has to be consecutive through the years, but you also have to quantify your skills. And so so quantifying everything was really hard for me. Like how do I quantify half my jobs, so it's difficult. I'm not a fan of making resumes. So.
No. Our resumes can be like, I do shit well, hire me.
Yeah.
Done.
Yes, and especially when shifting gears, so it's not like you're working. It's not like I'm going to be applying to grocery stores. I have to be, I have to have a legal set mind. So what skills are going to transfer from all these jobs into the legal realm? And it's hard. Resumes are hard. To anyone making a resume, I feel you.
Resumes are hard. And that's actually a job. I was going through Indeed and stuff, and one of the jobs is resume writing. I was like, who ever would want that job?
I don't know. I
would hate to have that job.
But they must have good pay because so many people hate doing their resumes. Yeah, that's kind of a wealthy profession, I would think.
I believe that Kate has slandered you in public. She said she's a Klingon counts.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. You never know. You don't know what's out there.
Yeah, Kate.
Maybe there are some Klingons out there. Then it will count.
That'd be so cool that we're Klingons just hey, we're people too, ish.
And 30 nerds know how to speak their language. I would know I am one. It's okay. But,
we love you, and we love you because of it.
Thank you. I appreciate
it. Do you have anything else? Because I'm out, bro.
No, I think we had a long, great episode of Coffee with Tea. Thank you for joining us for a new community conversation segment. If you have something you want to promote out there, either on the Cape or in Georgia, let us know because we'd love to have you on Coffee with Teas. We want to know what you're up to. If you have a business, we want to know what it is. We want to try to help that. If you have something going on in general, if you just have an event that you're hosting or something that you want us to know about our community, just hit us up because we will have you right here on Coffee with Teas. Speaking of, real quick, actually, I'll just talk about it next week because I got to find it. I got to pull it up, but I'll talk about it next week. There is a cool event happening virtually for anyone regarding some law stuff. So I will find the name of that event, and on next week's episode, I will promote that for the person.
Nice. Kate said that we should have a legal expert to weigh in on slander. I see you, Kate.
I see you too.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming, hanging out with us. Remember to check out Natalia's website in 3 days when it's up and running, internationalbusinessrelations.com. Thank you, Natalia, for coming on and talking about the Latino Business Networking Group. Cool as fuck.
Very cool. We'll have it up on on Teas Performing Arts page, but we're working on starting a Coffee with Teas page on Facebook, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, so it'll be its own entity. Tea will still have her performing arts page with her beautiful poetry and everything else that she promotes, but we're going to separate it so Coffee with Tea is its own entity, so keep an eye on that, and we'll have all of our updates for Coffee with Teas on that, including her business, any other businesses we've promoted in the past, and so forth and so forth. So.
You heard? All right, guys. Remember, hurt people, so keep an eye on your pain. Stay safe, Godspeed, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.